Hello and welcome back to our episode of Sports Sunday. My name is Wizzy Zer, you can also call me Wizzy, and today we are continuing with, Sports Sunday with a franchise mode in MLB The Show 20. Now, last time we did this, we actually had quite the game. We had all home runs basically. End up coming from a 6-3 deficit to win. I think it was like 11-8 or something like that. 11-6. I can't remember. Or no, 11-7. I'm seeing it right there. Never mind, because that was the last game. But yeah, it looks like we have a couple new things. We have a managed thing up here, which I'm not going to worry about. Acquisitions. Like I said, I'm not going to worry about too much of those. Just get these out of the way. Okay. So we're going to go to calendar. So we played Pittsburgh. That's who we just played. We played Milwaukee the first time. Did the first game with that. Won that one 5-3. These were the games that we had simulated. Then we won that one that we played. So now we're going to be playing Arizona at Chicago. So we're going to go to this game, which is the third game. Simulate through date. Simulate the end of the game. I'll just do it this way. Forget that. It's easier that way. Okay, so we lost the first game against Arizona, won the second game, and now we are at the third game. So we are currently sitting
Sunday morning. Welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the NL Central, the Chicago Cubs combined for 4 total home runs as they made it a laugher against the Diamondbacks, 9-1. The Philadelphia Phillies allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they got the best of the Brewers at home, 3-0. The Pittsburgh Pirates grabbed 13 hits in the game as they grabbed the win against the visiting Reds, 5-4. Paul DeJong
Can you
was
not
a double
interrupt me
away
next
from the
time?
cycle as the Cardinals flew past the Orioles, 4-3. The Atlanta Braves were victorious in extra innings over the Marlins, 1-0. Marcus Stroman struck out 12 on the way to the win, leading the Mets past the Nationals, 2-1. It was their 5th straight victory. The Colorado Rockies knocked out 10 hits as a team.
Are you going to do that for the entire, every single game?
Corey Seager drove in 4 as the Dodgers defeated the rival Giants 6-2. It was their 7th straight victory. The New York Yankees totaled 13 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Blue Jays 8-7. J.D. Martinez drove in 4 and had a home run as the Bo Sox took down the White Sox 8-5. The Indians got 12 hits in this one as they took down the Tigers in Detroit 8-5. The Mariners
that wasn't a boo,
4
by the way. That was a woo.
as they beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium 5-1. The Oakland Athletics combined for 10 hits as a team as they defeated the Twins in the Twin Cities 5-3. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim put together 10 total hits as they got the home victory against the Astros 10-0. Robinson Chirinos sent 2 into the seats while driving in 3 as the Rangers downed the Rays 4-0. Thanks for joining me. That's all for today. Same place, same time tomorrow. Enjoy the games.
Yeah, and thanks for interrupting me. Okay, so as I was saying, on the season we are currently 5-3. Arizona 7-2, and if we look at the standings, that is okay. Oh, it's weird how they do this one. Doesn't like show the actual like game. It just shows like the games back. Now, I'm gonna go back to here. And is there a way we can league? Because I want to see the actual. Okay, here we go. So for us right now, in the National League Central, we are currently first. We have a 3-way tie for second, basically. All of these guys are 1 game back, and the Cardinals 2 games back. So we're up 1 game with 5-3. Oops, no, don't want to do that. So we'll go back here to the calendar, and we're going to play this game. Play game. Play full game, and here we go. Do all that. Wrigley Field. Keep everything the same. John Lester. There we go. Okay, so there's your starting lineups for both teams. Got Sterling Marte hitting 400 for the Diamondbacks. I mean, it's still early in the season for this, but we've got a few players hitting 3+.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Chicago Cubs.
So getting all ready for the game. Doing all their pre-game stretches.
Here's Starling Marte. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off
He's
the
the one that
afternoon for
it's
Arizona,
400, so this should be interesting.
Now the first pitch here from Lester.
Oops.
Underway
I
now
gotta
in
get
the
used to
Sunday
the meter
finale as
being
the game's first pitch is
like
taken
this
for ball
instead.
one.
Because he's lefty.
Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted.
Yeah,
High
that-
and deep
well.
into the bleachers and gone.
I wonder if I should have walked him.
Standing in now, Nick Ahmed.
the shortstop.
As Lester jumps ahead of him here with
There
strike
we go.
one. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And he falls behind 0-2.
I was gonna say, up ahead on
Lester's
this guy.
2-0 home.
2 strikes.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there. And
Didn't
it's 1-2.
quite chase that one,
I
but
don't know if that was a great take or he got fooled. He's certainly trying to play it off like he knew what was coming. You could bet he'd be on alert for that curveball.
well, there's one out.
First, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
The center fielder.
Now in the
Okay.
box, Ketel
So
Marte.
it's kind of
One
already-
run in and one gone so far this inning.
Where I need it to be.
Hit out towards second. And that's
Another
the
ground
second
out.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, David Peralta. 9 at-bats in the series and 4 base hits. Strike taken up in the zone.
Yeah, I'm glad he
They love
didn't
the
swing at
confidence
that
in
because
pitch
that
right
probably
there,
would have
going
been
right
trouble.
after one of the better hitters on this team.
Oops.
Not
Out.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him.
Okay,
Here's
Lester.
Eduardo Escobar. He had a homer in the ball game yesterday afternoon. And that's in there for strike one. Ball one.
Right on the corner. Didn't quite paint it good enough.
High in the air down the right field line.
Gonna get to it in time. No.
And no one will track it down. Peralta, the runner at first with 2 gone. Just a bit low. Tough call,
Not doing
but
very
it's
good with the
2-2.
pitching right now.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy
I
might
think
be
what I
sitting
should
on
do
something
before I
off
do
speed.
these games is just play a
Full
play
count
now
still.
game just to get used to it. And excuse me, by the way.
Pulled high in the air out to left field.
Well, that's now. So
Schwarber is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3.
only one run on the home run there. With the one hit, which
And that
was
brings
the
up
home
Javi
run.
Baez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
I was gonna say, why is it that view?
Shortstop, Javier.
Now the pitch.
That's a good way to start.
And drive, and that's a base hit into center field. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard.
I'm gonna try not to be too aggressive, but that one looked like it was a good pitch, and
Second baseman.
I took advantage of it.
Plate now, David Bodie. As he grounds one briskly to short. That's going to be a base hit as
Back-to-back
well as
hits.
it's through into left, and now the first 2 men are on as they look to get that early run back.
Only 2 pitches too.
Batting third. The third baseman. Fred.
Here's Chris Bryant now. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul
He's
ball.
like throwing it right
According to
down the
career
middle.
numbers on the back of his baseball card, Bryant carries a
Oh,
hitting
that
line
was
just
down.
over the 280
But-
plateau.
End up fouling it off.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a
2-1,
swinging
no
strike.
outs.
If you get it, well, hey, that's great.
No,
But
now
if
there's
you
one
get
out.
it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Chris Bryant is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the first.
I think I was a bit early on that
High
one.
ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone.
Oops.
Curveball, swing
Well,
and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Now
That's
that's
fine,
when
I
you know it's
guess.
a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there. And even though this is one of the best hitters around, he waved right through it.
And that is down for extra bases, as this will get one home and maybe two. Oh, and the
Yep, we're
throwback
gonna get two
in is
home.
a wild one. And the run will score all the
Bases
way from
clearing
first.
double.
It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Anthony.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. He offers at it
Oh,
and
that's
hits
a
it in
pop
the
out.
air to left. Peralta is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. And no tag.
Don't know why they threw it home, but whatever.
Now. Striding in, Kyle
He almost
Schwarber.
looked like he had a bloody
Great
sock.
chance here for the Cubbies to add on in just the first inning.
Yeah,
From the
guess
stretch,
it's
here's
not.
the pitch. Two out here and a runner at second.
Just the way, I guess, the design is on him.
Line to the right side. And that's through
Yeah,
into
no,
right
I'm
field
not
for a
gonna
base hit.
risk it.
And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with two away, they didn't like their chances there.
The right fielder, Steven.
Stepping in now, Steven Souza.
Oops, and then I don't know why I swung at that one. I think because it looked good at first, and then it's like, nope.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble.
That's gonna be a double.
One run will score easily. Here's the second runner around third.
And he's safe.
Safe at the plate as they extend
Another
their
bases
lead to
clearing
3.
double. That was a close play at home, though. I will have to admit.
And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. No balls and a strike to count.
So this is a pretty good first inning so far.
He's set. Here's the 0-1.
I mean, we did give up one run at the
Sent
beginning.
back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit.
Yeah,
Marte
well,
has it. And
this is gonna be a
the
bit
third
close,
will
I
put the
think. I
brakes on here,
decided
as they
not
didn't
to
want to chance it even with
risk
2
it again.
outs.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, John.
At the plate, John Lester, as he drives a liner to right center, and that'll get down out there. And they'll add one more to the lead.
Okay.
It's now a 5-1
First and third
ball
again.
game.
Now batting,
Back up to the first batter.
Here's Javier Baez, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. This, of course,
18
is
pitches for this
second
pitcher, and he
appearance
has
in
already
the
given up
inning as they've not batted
5
around.
runs.
Here's a little chopper up
Yeah,
the
no,
middle.
it's...
Oh, behind the back. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired.
There we get 5 runs on 7 hits in only 1 inning.
Leading off the inning, Carson Kelly, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're
Yeah, it
already
is
down
definitely
by a
very
total.
early
And one of
on.
the things you want
I
the
heard there was
leadoff guy
one
to get
pitcher, I
on
think,
and set
in
the table for
yesterday's
the big
game,
boys to
or
start
one of
driving in
yesterday's
some runs.
games, that didn't
Now at
even
the
make
plate,
it out
Christian
of the
Walker.
first
He
inning.
appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's
And
contest.
that's pretty sad if when you
There's the
don't
good
make it out of the
fastball from
first
Lester
inning.
as he jumps ahead, no balls and a strike.
I'm surprised they
And
kept the
fouls
pitcher
this
in
one
on
off.
this game.
1 out, nobody on.
Probably figured that they only need one more out, but
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
batting eighth, the second
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
oops, that was not,
Lays
well,
off 1-0.
could have been worse, I suppose, but
Here's a swing
Got
and a
him
miss,
swinging.
1-1.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
Way inside
bit
with that
inside,
one. Pretty
but-
easy take there.
okay, fastball. I was
He might
trying to
have
see
look
which
for a
pitch it
different
wanted
way
me to
put this
do.
guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
3-2, full count.
Oops, well,
Fouled off. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up.
I was gonna say this is a pretty big
And that
at-bat.
one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no
Ah.
1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
That's fine. We're gonna get this
Sinker
guy
gets
out.
the outside for a strike. swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Strikeout right here.
And a
Nope.
ball and 2 strikes to the Diamondbacks pitcher. And he
Too
won't go
high.
after the cut fastball. 2-2. And this one's in the dirt. Well,
I'll
it
throw
won't
it, I
skip away
guess.
far enough for the runner to advance.
Cutter to
Now
there.
the 3-2 pitch.
Yep,
He
there's the
swung on and
strikeout.
missed. He got him.
That was a couple pitches too late, but
Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring up one of the better clutch hitters on the landscape, David Bodie.
David.
Hard hit ball to short.
and that's not easy. Yeah,
And
I was
the
gonna say.
off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And into bat next, former National League
Yeah, I
MVP
could probably
Chris
hit that
Bryant.
view, but I think it's just easier like
Delivery
this.
to him on the way. Fly ball out toward left center field.
Nope.
And this will be taken in out there just a few steps in front of the track, and there are 2 away now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And
I'm still
Wilson
swinging it
Contreras
like every
digs
first
in at the
pitch still.
plate. First pitch on its way. Maybe a
Well, that one I
favorable
didn't,
call
but
there,
it was they
taken
still
for
called it a strike. Of
Hey, I
course.
gotta really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point. coming
That's
out
gonna
for
be a
second.
double.
And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there.
2-0
with a double.
double. I'll take it. See if we can do anything with it.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now, and it's fouled away. Looking at his career totals, Rizzo is
I mean, knowing
slugging
that
north
this
of
umpire right
480,
now, that
which
probably
puts him
still
among
would have been a
some of the best
strike.
power hitters in the game in that category. A ball and 2 strikes to
Yeah,
Anthony
that one is
Rizzo.
definitely
Lots of hits
outside.
given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base.
And no
Problem
walks
is,
because I
they
have
haven't
been
had to work
swinging
too
at
hard.
all these
Now even
pitches.
at 2-2.
I've been letting
2
them
balls and
give
2
up
strikes
a
to
walk.
Rizzo. Got him
Ah.
swinging, and that will end the inning.
Whatever. Got at least one more hit, but
Digging in for his second at-bat, Starling Marte.
Change up.
He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. And a nice change-up that time from Lester to start things out. It's 0-1.
into the
1-1
top of the third
to the
now. That
D-backs
first inning, it
leadoff
seemed like
man.
it did go fairly long. I think probably because we
1-1
were,
on its way from Lester.
well, we did bat around,
Wisely
so I
lays
mean,
off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1. Fouled away.
see if we can get him reaching for one.
Again, another foul ball.
I think that's what
Another
the game
2-2
wants me to
offer.
try and do anyways.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third, the same way he ended
Try and
the
get him to
second
chase.
with a punch out, 1 away. Now the first pitch here from Lester. Nick Ahmed is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And he fouls this one off.
So we're at 0-2 now.
0-2 now from Lester. High in the air down the right field
There's no
line.
chance to get that.
But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Unless I was able to get the players to like run into the stands and catch it, but
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
And he'll try to get
And
it
that
efficient
pitch is
there, but he
just
won't offer
not
on
getting
dirt, and it's
inside.
back to even at 2-2.
of course I'm not doing very good on this part either. It's tough to get it exactly in that line.
What he goes with now with the count even at 2-2.
He
The
froze
back-to-back
him on the
strikeouts,
fastball
though,
there.
so-
Nick Ahmed is out number 2 here in the third inning. Good breaking ball there. Had
There
him
we go.
frozen. Strike 1.
I know he stole a strike right there,
That
but
kid
he better
doesn't
be
have
careful
popcorn
with that
anymore.
curveball. That's coming across and catching a lot of plate. And if he stays back, he's going to drive that.
There's a
thing
kid in
with
the
some
green
serious
shirt on the
authority.
left side of the screen, top left side of the
1-2
screen,
now as that
next
one's
to the
fouled off.
aisle, who was eating popcorn the last at bat. But
Still
It's
a ball
all done
and
with the
2
popcorn.
strikes. Drilled right back up the middle.
Oops,
And that's through
that's
for a
base
hit.
hit. It's only their second hit this game. The first one was that home run in the first.
So now to the plate, David Peralta, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
Giving up 2 walks.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher. Just go ahead and challenge him.
See, if that was me, the
3-1,
umpire would have
Diamondbacks
called that a
left
strike.
fielder. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings. As a look, now the pitch.
Well, they
Fastball
actually
on the
gave that
first
to
pitch,
us.
and it's taken for strike 1.
How generous.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's
And that
all
was-
in. He's not concerned with striking out.
It's the only
so he's gonna
problem
get
with
his
like
ace.
some of those balls here. It's like when I'm not even close to the
line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and the inning will continue.
not even
From
close to
second
that
crosses the
line.
plate.
It's just completely out.
Into the box, Carson Kelly, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here.
See that I
Misses
had
for
that
ball
exact
1.
pitch, that
0
exact
for 1 here in
location,
the early going.
and that was a strike.
2-0.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
2 down,
It's also
runners at
tough
first and
too
second.
when this umpire's not
Contreras
giving us the
waits
calls
on it.
either. So,
He makes the play,
but we
and
get out of it
end the
finally.
inning. Settling in now, Kyle Schwarber. He reached on a single in his first try.
One of the keys to
See what we can
securing
do
a
this
win.
time
They
up.
want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
1 ball, no strikes to
I
count.
still have the starting pitcher in.
1-1 to Schwarber.
Wait for one bit more inside.
Just lucky to make contact.
And that was a
on
bit more
one
inside,
as
but
it's
that was
chopped
down as
foul.
well.
Misses, ball 2.
Wow, they were generous
Wow,
that
was
time.
a close pitch
I
on
actually
1 and 2.
considered that a ball.
The count's now at 2-2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Now here it comes. And he tried to
Oh,
hold up
wow.
that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's
Now
ball
full
3.
count.
And strike 3 called as he gets a little help there. 1 away.
This umpire, I tell you
Stepping
what.
in and ready for another shot, Steven Souza. He cashed in with a 2-run double.
Because I had that one that was a little bit further in that you can call the ball, and then that one was further out in
the
the.
zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe
Oh, he missed
once
it.
an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on
Yeah,
it.
got a double on that.
And he's in there easily.
Should have been
at
an out,
second with
but-
a 1-out double.
Center fielder, number 5, Albert.
So here's Albert Almora next. As he'll watch
See, when
one
I'm
missed on
playing
an in
on
for
my
ball, 1-0.
Road to the Show,
Almora, a 25-year-old,
they always catch
he's
that.
A 5-year vet
It
at the
seems
major
like.
league level. That
I
evens it
shouldn't
up,
have swung at that.
1-1.
That was out.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. Good idea with the
Outside.
change, but it's 2-1.
See, he's throwing all outside now. He learned his lesson
This
from
guy's
the.
going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup.
From the
far in
first
this one,
inning.
they've been real smart to let it go.
3-1 to him now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Pulls this one in the air out to left. And that's
Oh,
going
that
to
dropped.
fall for a base hit.
Could have had the second base runner go to third, but I don't know.
Into the box now, John Lester. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single this first time up. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball.
See what we
1-1.
can have him do.
As a look, now the pitch. A bullet
Oh,
to first
jeez.
base. Quick throw to the bag. Not in time to double off the runner.
Well,
At the plate, Javier Baez. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third.
I was doing more of a contact swing than I was the regular swing, so.
Hey, this dude's clearly capable of clearing the bases with one swing. So I think the approach to this guy is try to keep the ball off the plate. See if they can get him to chase something.
That's what he seems to be doing. So, although he's been throwing a lot of balls now too, so.
3-0 now.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something.
And that's what I mentioned from that first inning. He
the strike zone anymore.
Cubs shortstop with a 3-1 count. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes.
And that one is gone.
To left field and deep. Look at this. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Merrill Kelly is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Like he was pitching outside, and then all of a sudden the second pitch in, it's like, yep, you can't do that.
As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. Kelly features one of the biggest yackers in the game. Curveball's
biggest
got a
yackers?
ton of movement.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
And that catches the outside corner. It's 2-1. And it misses. 3-1 now.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Letting him throw those balls outside.
So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
See if he continues to throw outside. Yeah, that one's out.
Bryant is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
So far, he's 5 for 6 with balls.
From the stretch, lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
High in the air out
No,
toward
that's
shallow
out.
right. Marte is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side.
Well, at least we got another 3 runs, so that's nice. Nice early lead.
New inning set to get underway, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Christian Walker.
Probably keep Lester in for a little bit more. Until he starts giving up like a ton of runs. Which I feel is just inevitable. But we'll see.
Now at the plate, Ildemaro Vargas. He's 3 for 7 in the series coming in. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a liner.
That's foul.
Foul. 2 runs, 3 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Fouled off.
See if we can get him to chase.
Fastball.
Well, not when it's like that.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone cold take.
And he lays off
That
a
one's
pitch
way
outside
out.
as they draw even at 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't
Got him
even
to pop
close.
up on that
He had
one
this
though.
guy in
But
the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
once again, it's tough trying to get it near that middle line there where you need to
Next to hit
stop it on the
Merrill Kelly.
meter there. This guy's
First pitch
cold.
of the at bat. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1.
His heat zone was all blue, so
He's in control. 0-2. Swing and a miss at a big breaking
There we
ball,
go.
and that's how the inning comes to an end.
1, 2, 3 inning. So that's nice.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you
See if
can't
this
get
guy continues
complacent
to
and get
pitch
lazy.
outside.
They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike
Oh,
and
that was a
score a
good
lot
pitch.
of runs too.
1-1
Could have gone
the
after
count.
that one, I suppose, but I wasn't really paying
Now the
too
pitch.
much attention. Yeah, that would have been a strike, I think, either way.
And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in
that
there,
thing
and
moved.
that's out number 1. So
I think that's how that pitch is supposed to go anyways, but that thing, like...
The left-handed hitting first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Shift is off towards the right.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Now here's the pitch. Got him swinging in the dirt. Kelly
never
goes
mind.
to get it, and he makes the throw to first. Rizzo is retired.
2
down
outs.
now. Ready now, Kyle Schwarber. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Curveball, and
that one's
misses
outside.
in the dirt for ball 1. And he fires in a strike
just
this time
inside,
to make it
down
1 ball
low.
and 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 delivery. This
One's
one's outside.
outside.
Quite a bit off the plate that time. All even
Inside
now, 2-2.
again. So the next one should be outside. We'll see.
Just off the
Just
outside
barely.
that time, laid off for a ball. Still hanging
That
with
one's
him.
inside
Another good
again.
swing to
So
keep it
next
going.
one we'll see is if it's outside again. No, that was
Schwarber
inside,
connects and
and
sends a ball to deep right field.
it's gone.
This one's into the
Way
bleachers
gone.
and gone.
Oh, the last row's there. Make it 9-2.
Standing in now, Steven Souza. As he will look at a
One's
first pitch
down.
fastball for ball 1. 2 hits in 2
This pitcher
trips for him thus far.
keeps this up. He's not going to last very long either.
And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen.
Get out,
Nothing
get
you can
out,
do
get
about
out, get
what's
out.
going
Ah.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning.
I was hoping it'd move more towards the stands, but obviously not.
All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Starling Marte.
This
Back
one
to
doesn't
pitching,
look good so
and-
far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score.
I feel like
much
fairly
in the
soon I'm
8th and
going to
9th
need
inning.
to start having somebody warm up.
Hit to short.
I don't know,
Baez
we'll
fields
see.
it cleanly. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
It's just these pitchers are just going everywhere.
Nick Ahmed, he was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
And I know I'm not
always
exactly
frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it though. You'll have a few ABs where you
doing
get
that
completely
every single
fooled.
time either,
Look for
but
him to be on the attack
still,
early in the
typically, even if
set.
you're a little bit
That
closer,
elevated fastball right there. That is the biggest change in the game
Go,
today
go,
for
go,
me.
go.
When I first came up, a lot
There
of
we
guys
go.
working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Souza is over to his right as he puts this one away.
even then
2 down.
sometimes it's still
So
moving, I think,
forward
more than
now,
it should.
Ketel Marte. He singled his last time up. Ball 1.
No, that one really didn't. I mean, that's a fastball too, so
Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul.
like this pitch here.
The 1-1 home.
Oh, that one I was actually really close to the line.
Look out.
Yeah, see, that one was slightly off on the line, but it was way further than where it should have been.
Slow grounder to first.
Run it myself
And
over to
he'll
first.
step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and into bat next is Albert Almora.
The center fielder.
Ready
See how
to
much more
deliver.
damage we
Here's
can
the first
do.
pitch. Edge of the zone that time.
We're gonna
taken,
start to
and
go
rolled a
around by
strike.
deciding, you know what, it looked like it was gonna go out, but
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now.
It's tough when some of those strikes are like right on the edge.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down.
He
as a
waited any
strikeout
longer
and a
though.
2-3 putout for out number 1. Here comes the first pitch. Strike 1 to start.
Bit late on that.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself.
It might be a 1-2-3 in it. Or, well, actually, I shouldn't say anything. Don't want to jinx myself.
He went deep to the tune of a 3-run job his last time.
That was Lester that we just had up.
Drilled to the left side. And that'll just
and I didn't jinx myself. There we go.
The batter, number 13, second baseman.
At the plate, David Bodie. As he takes a cold strike
just on
in
the
knees,
corner.
it's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And it's fouled away.
One thing I should be doing is I should be keeping track of the games I've actually played so I can make see what the record is for my games played. I know right now it's easy enough to do because we won the last two. So far we're winning this one.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
So we're 2-0 for my games played.
Lifted in the air out towards
Yeah,
left
that's out.
center.
I should have.
And he'll
Well, the
get
umpire might
plenty
have
of
called
time
it a
to
strike
put this one
anyways.
away, and that
It
ends
was pretty close.
top half of the 6th about to get started, and standing in is the veteran outfielder.
I am gonna do a
David Peralta.
spreadsheet. See if there's any more info I can add to there, or for each game.
Fouled away. And he fouls this one off.
So that way I can at least keep track.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Eduardo Escobar standing in. He's 1-for-2 in this one. Change
I can put like the date that it was for the games I played. Not as far as the series go, but in the game itself.
Catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Now I can differentiate or go back and take a look at them.
And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2. Just trying to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2.
And the umpire called it a ball, of course.
And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. And another foul
ball. I'm not saying that right as he was. I think he started it just before I started saying it. Or he started saying it.
Fastball flew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Now to the plate, Carson Kelly. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
What, 5 or 6 strikeouts so far this game?
Nothing in 1. 1-1.
That was clearly inside.
And a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the
Another
inning.
1-2-3 inning though, so Lester as of right now is doing pretty good.
Digging in once again, Chris Bryant. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th.
He's given up 2 runs, but
there were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what is he doing? He shows
why I
up,
swung at
Rookie
that.
of the Year, MVP.
Once again, some of these things that the
So here's the cleanup hitter,
announcers are
Wilson
saying we've
Contreras. It was
probably
a
heard
backwards
before and
K,
probably will hear
strikeout
again.
looking for him in his last at bat.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts.
I mean, they have
no one likes to go down
a
looking.
good
Expect
selection
him
of
to be a little
audio,
bit more
but
aggressive at the dish,
not
to
a
say
lot.
that.
Contreras in front, 2 balls and no strikes. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Waiting
See if
next
he
is
walks
Anthony
us.
Rizzo. 3-1.
Not on that pitch. Or that one.
A change in on him there, and that'll run it full 3-2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Seventh pitch
throwing
of
him
the
in.
at-bat coming up.
See if this one's going to be in or if he's throwing this one out.
And here is strike 3 called on the fastball.
See, when I pitch, that's a ball. But when I'm batting, it's a strike. And we're at home. These home umpires don't like the Cubs for some reason.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble.
That's a double,
Rizzo will head for
at
second.
least. Oh, go back to second.
The relay. And they're trying to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs
I held
out
on
to
the
dry,
button,
and that'll
the
end
L1,
the inning.
too long. That's what has the base runners go. Then by the time I had him start going back, it was too late.
Christian Walker. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in these ABs.
Oops,
He's
that
thrown
was
strikes
not
on
good.
the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced so far.
Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. So stepping in, Ildemaro Vargas. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
See if we can
Right
get
there
a
for strike 1.
All you want is
double
the
play
leadoff
though.
man to get on.
I've mentioned that a lot
maybe
before
get a
in
big rally
previous
going to claw
videos,
your way
but
back into this ball game.
Way out in front as this is yanked foul into the seats in left. Popped him up. Rizzo
at least we got
is
one
there
out,
for it.
so
He's got
we
it
still have the
one
guy on
away.
first, so we can get a double play if we need,
Domingo
if we
Leyva will
can,
get the call
or
here as
able
he'll
to.
hit for the pitcher.
Number 1, Domingo Leyva.
Fastball too high to start him out here 1-0.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna need to start
Who pulled the string and had him way out
Possibly.
in front, a ball and a strike.
getting somebody
Great
warmed
pitch
up.
in that situation. If he makes contact on that one,
We'll
more
see.
than likely he's hitting into a double
I know
play.
we've had times as well where it's
Line
had
to the right
us
side, and that's into the
get a
outfield
pinch
for
runner
one
for
out
the
base
pitcher.
hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Digging in next will be Starling Marte. Swinging a ball line down
Foul.
the left field corner. But this is foul near
It's a
the
good thing that was
seats.
foul too.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. Giving chase is Almora. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Yeah, nobody advanced.
Digging in, Nick Ahmed. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. And a
Inside,
strike to
1-1.
even the count. 1-1. This ball will be chopped
1 and
foul.
2, so we might be able to get out of this.
And that's off his leg on the mound. Great
And we
short
do
work
get
from
out
his
of it.
infield, though, as that's the 3rd out. Corbin Martin comes on to pitch now, hoping for
I
better
think I'm
results
gonna
than
have
the
somebody
other
warm up
arms
anyway.
that they've
I can't
got
do it
out
at the
there on this
moment.
one.
Seems like the first batter, the first
He's
pitch,
ready.
I
Here's
can't
the first offering.
do it.
And a ball 1-0.
Bullpen. We are going to get. So he's a closer. Let's get Jeremy up, I guess. And Ryan, why not? And I'll see later on whether I want to bring him in.
Martin, a previous member of the Houston Astros, he was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Swing and a line drive.
That was
but
a bit
just
early.
fouls as he just misses extra bases. Here now the 2-2. Is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike
Yeah, I
3.
shouldn't have swung at that one, but that's fine.
So in now for Chicago, Steven Souza. So far 2 for 3 in this one. And he'll look at a
In the
first
dirt.
pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. A swing and a ground ball to third, but a foul ball. 1-1.
I was gonna say, the way that was tracking, that was definitely foul.
Swinging a liner,
and this
toward
one's
the gap
definitely a double.
And this is into the alley, and he might be looking at his third double of the game. And he is into second base with a double. His third hit this afternoon.
The center fielder, number 5.
Into the box, Albert Almora. A ball and no
Ooh,
strikes.
that was a generous call.
Takes this the other way to right.
Oh. I don't know what happened with that, but
In with it here is Marte, and that's going to hold that runner at third base.
I had a little bit of a okay, yeah, so they do want me to. So I had Jeremy up. I know,
Jeremy
stretching right
Jeffers
now.
is into
He's hitting for the Cubs, number 24.
So we're gonna sit down him. I'm hoping Jeremy was ready. We'll find out.
Now that's popped up. Walker.
Yeah.
Foul ground, and he makes the catch for the second out. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in.
Okay, go back into the bullpen,
3 for
Jeremy.
4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game.
I don't know
And
why I
this pitch
swung
just
at that
about
one.
saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike one.
I think I'm getting aggressive again.
Ground ball foul down the left side. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Hit out towards second.
Yeah, that's out.
On to first, and the Cubs
Unfortunately,
squander
couldn't
the
get a run out of it, but you know what? That's fine. I'm gonna skip the.
ready to begin the.
In fact, well, actually,
And coming forward is the switch hitting
I don't know
outfielder.
what pitch it
Ketel
was or
Marte.
where it
It
was.
doesn't
I'm
look
just gonna
very
do that.
promising so far in this one as we move into the later
That's right,
innings.
so it worked.
Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Baez is there, and he hauls it in for the first
See,
out
he
of the
seems to be
inning.
a bit more forgiving.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona,
For-
David Peralta. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last
The
time
ball
up.
not moving
0-1
around a whole
the
lot.
count. Now here's the pitch. Jeffers,
When I'm not
formerly property of
close on
Milwaukee
the line
Brewers.
there.
He signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term
Oh,
deal,
we
but
got it
these are
out.
the facts right now. He is
Okay.
on a 1-year deal.
If I
and
can
he's gonna
keep
have to
him in
produce.
for
If he's
the
gonna get
ninth
that
inning,
multi-year he's been looking
I'm
for
going
come
to.
offseason.
The third base,
From the stretch. Ball 1.
Escobar.
2 out, nobody on. That misses 2-0.
2-0 to a guy with this
Another
kind of
thing,
pop,
too,
you
is
better
I
be
have to
awfully
go a little
careful
bit
because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
later on that part too,
The
that first
second
part.
baseman. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired.
I mean, he didn't throw that many
Ready for another
pitches, so
shot
he
now.
should be
David
fine.
Bote. He'll see what he can do
for one
leading
more
off
inning.
the home 8.
Second baseman, David Brody.
And a good
Like I said, if I'm
fastball
able
there,
to, I'm
but
going
this
to.
just misses the zone for ball 1.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter is that two-seamer, and he
Oh,
loves
why
to
am I
throw it
swinging
inside.
at that? That was way out.
Ball and a strike. Now the
That was in the
1-1
dirt.
pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
I was a bit early on that one, that's why I missed it, I think. That one's
misses, and
outside.
we're even at 2-2.
Should have been 3-1,
And
but
the pitch.
you know, it is what it is.
Count is 3-2.
Okay, where is he gonna throw this one? That was outside too, down low.
Takes this the other way to right.
Got a base
And
hit,
base
so
hit, so
that
early
works.
trouble to lead off the inning.
The batter, the third baseman,
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant as he puts it on the ground to third.
Oh, double play, I
He's got
think.
it. One there. Return
Yep.
throw is in time, and what do you know? They do get the double play.
I should not have swung at that.
Now the
but
Cubs' four-hole
it is
hitter,
fine.
Wilson Contreras.
I mean, heck, if I wasn't aggressive, I wouldn't be up 9-2 right now.
Grounder down the line at third, but this is foul for the first strike.
So you got to look at it that way as well.
Grounded down the third baseline, and this
Can I
gets
get a
past
double out
him
of
at
this?
third as it hugs the line.
We're
A
gonna
fair
try.
ball. he is in
Yes,
there.
it was close, but we got it.
Kevin Ginkel enters now in a mop-up role.
Kevin
As he'll try to keep the
Ginkel.
deficit
That's
right
quite
where
the
it
name.
is. So now to the plate, Anthony Rizzo, as he rips it on the ground to second. And that's through
Yeah, I'm
into
gonna
center
keep
field,
him at
base hit.
third.
And the throw in gets away from him. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold
Might
that
have been
runner at
able to
third
get a run
base.
on that.
Now batting, the left fielder, Kyle.
Stepping in now, Kyle Schwarber, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. It's been a 2
See if we
for
can
4
actually
effort
get
for
a
him
run
so
this
far in the
time.
ballgame.
Not leave him stranded at third.
And boy, they're really giving
Well,
him
if I'm
fits
swinging at
inside
that,
now
we're
as
not
he
gonna
can't get extended there, and it's 0-2
bring him
now.
in.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Ginkel playing here in his age 26
Ginkel.
season. He was taken in the 22nd round back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he
Oh,
has a
that was in
chance
the
to make
dirt.
an impact at the big league level.
And the throw to first will indeed get.
Whatever.
Stepping up now, Carson Kelly.
we did get
who
to
could
keep
really
him in.
use a knock here, 0 for 3
Oops, shoot,
in the
I was
game so
looking at
far.
the
Here
pitch
we go
count.
with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
He only had 8
Fastball
pitches
just
in
missed
that
above
last
the
inning.
zone. Hit in the air down the right field line.
Get
After
to
is
it.
Souza.
Yes.
He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The first baseman.
Here it comes. Hit down the line at first. And he'll take
Only
it to
need
the
one
bag
more
himself
strike.
for the out.
Or one more out, rather.
Now at the plate, Ildemaro Vargas. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. The 0-1 fouled off. Crowd of over
was
39,000 on their feet.
6th pitch this inning. I don't know where this was.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. Arizona down to its last strike.
And swing and a
As
miss.
they definitely had him
8
reaching
pitches
for
in
that
2
one.
innings.
This ball game
Or
is
for each
over.
inning. 16
The
pitches
tone was
total.
set for this game from the very first inning. They came out absolutely banging the ball around and took that great start to another notch in the win column.
A 9-2
Jeremy
finish at the end of
is
this contest.
a golden
The
pitcher.
Chicago
That's what I'm gonna
Cubs
say
came
right
out
now.
Swinging with a huge first inning that really set them
Give
up
him the
well.
golden
John
actually, golden
Lester
glove is more
gets
for
the win on the
outfielders, isn't
mound,
it?
His second of the year. Alex Young was slapped with 8
Golden
earned
ball.
runs as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa,
But
Dan
anyways,
Plesac, Heidi Watney, and
got
our
this
entire
video
crew.
actually a
I'm
bit
Matt
shorter
Edwards,
too. It's
and you've
only
been watching
52 minutes
MLB
right
The
now,
Show.
almost 53
Make
minutes.
your way
So
over to theshownation.com.
that worked out really well.
They left 9 runs
Won
on
9
base.
to 2, 19 hits.
For the
I
Diamondbacks,
could have had a couple more runs there if I wasn't so aggressive.
they left 6 men on base.
Lester got the win, only giving up 2 runs.
3 hours and 32
A
minutes.
home run for the first batter, second pitch, but
For joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you that
and that closer there that we had, like I said, or reliever, closer, whatever. Alex Young, he was the loss. I think he was the starting pitcher for them. Yeah, 11 hits he gave up. 8 earned. Yeah, so he was the starting pitcher. Couldn't get out of the third inning. But anyways, yeah. Steven Souza, our player of the game. Look at all these guys off to the right for Chicago, though. Steven Souza, 3 for 4. Javier Baez, 3 for 5. Wilson Contreras, Contreras, 3 for 5. Kyle Schwarber, 2 for 5. Like 2 or 3 doubles for this guy here. A home run for Javier. 3 doubles again for Wilson. Home run for Kyle. So, I mean, these guys were just, especially from that first inning when we hit bat around, but anyways, well, add another W to the win, or add another one to the win column. So, for the games I've played on here, we are 3-0, and that brings us to, I don't remember what, but that's fine. But anyways, that is just about going to do it for this episode, though, so hopefully you've all enjoyed. I think the next game, or the next team we're scheduled to play on here was a team that we had just played last time. so I'm gonna have to skip to the next one after that. But because of the way I'm doing it, so I'm only playing against one, or doing one game against each team. But yeah. Anyways, once again, hopefully you've all enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to leave a thumbs up, and of course, as always, I will see you in the next video. Bye!